everything going this time because that was me. Yeah, and also that too. Okay. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm back again. Yeah, and tonight is the last night of NaNoWriMo. So what am I doing? Well, I managed to. I'm waiting for. Okay, I'm sort of NaNoWriMo related things. I'm currently waiting for the printer to get back to me about the proofs for the paperback of the book that released today. So it's available in ebook form. And eventually, once I get the proofs all submitted and stuff, then I'll be able to announce the paperback release. Having said that, what did I write? Well, that's another story altogether. Yesterday, I got like a smidgeling done, which, yeah, it was fine because I just looked at every month I do a production plan for each month of what I need to get done. And yeah, I was supposed to focus on writing this month. That sort of happened. and for December is when I was supposed to be releasing the book. But I got too excited and yes, that's my brain. So release a book a month early, which is fine because I'd rather have it out in the wild before Christmas so that everyone can kind of gift or whatever. But tonight I'm going to try and do one last push, providing that my brain doesn't get too like headachy because there's a like big windstorm, and that sometimes causes migraines for me. But we'll see. I'm going to work what I can, do what I can. I have some writing goals for this evening. Well, minor goals. I just have some ideas I want to get jot down, and we'll see where that takes me. Yeah. And then what I'll do is, I don't know, because I would love to say that I won NaNoWriMo, but I did not. And I guess I can kind of, tomorrow I can go over, because I was already like telling you guys what I was learning as I went. That's okay. I can kind of talk about where I got production wise on my two projects, and we'll see what I can get done tonight. And also my next plans. Although I already talked a bit about them, that's probably what's going to happen. I'll do some video editing and some gaming. That sounds about right. Yeah, and planning, very much planning, because I wanna work on the craft of writing and learning about that, like learning more about it. And so with a bunch of the books I've got and some more books that I'm getting, I'm gonna kind of go through them, and then I think that's what I'm gonna do. As I'm gonna start videoing. Yes, videoing. Vlogging. There you go. Sure. And I'll be like vlogging my progress on that because I don't know. I want to appeal to people who read, and I can do that too because I actually have an idea. I really need to go through my bookshelves, so that's another thing I'm gonna be doing. Is I'm gonna be doing a going through my bookshelves, which is going to be an exercise in terror. Just because I live in a very small enclosed place and I look like a hoarder. because I have so many books, and that's kind of on me. But actually, yeah, it's just something that runs in my family is that I come from a long, proud line of book people who love their books and will do weird things to store their books. That's where my I learned from my aunt about multi-stacking books. So I will show you that sometime in the future. Not this year. That'll be sometime in 2021. But yeah, and then yeah. However, tonight I remembered that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna tell you what one of the things I'm gonna work on tonight. One of the things I'm gonna work on tonight is I have my dad wrote out a timeline of like this trilogy, and I want to see if it'll fit in with one of the stories I'm actually working on right now. If I can like fit it into the timeline and I know where it lands, then this will be huge because I'm positive it did, and being able to fit that piece in will be really exciting. And I might actually, yeah, well, once I get to that point, I'll probably like post it to you guys because I don't know, it's really exciting to me because it's all these bits of story pieces that I am uncovering as I go through like stacks of papers that I inherited, and so I have to read through them, and then from there I kind of piece everything together because they weren't they weren't they weren't well organized because I got my organization skills from my dad, which is that. So, and I'm learning lessons as I go that I need to make sure that I leave much more, much more footnotes and more table of contents and more background on what things are for people who are uninitiated and aren't in my brain, so that they can kind of piece together what I leave them, providing they don't just throw everything out, which I really hope that does not happen. But I don't think it will. I think they'll try and do what I'm doing. I hope they try and do what I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, I might do. I want to kind of do another video because I want to try and I'm gonna do something bad. It's a work night, aka school night if I was like younger, but I'm gonna stay up late because I want to try and like ring in like the new year, but like finish off Nanowrimo with that last minute thing. It's gonna work poorly on when I try and update on the website because for some reason it has me sitting at like somewhere else. I think I'm not sure. I don't know why, but I'll be bringing in Nanowrimo and putting in my final word count, and hopefully I'll be able to fill in a timeline and have like I basically really want to find this out and then like work on the timeline tonight. That's what I want to do, which isn't exactly writing, but I'm also going to do some. I'm probably going to do some junk writing as well, just because I want to unwind my brain. Yeah. So, without further ado, I'm going to get to uh, investigating and reading and writing, and I will talk to you guys all again soon. For really real, I know that last time I said I was going to do an evening update and I didn't. This time I'm going to do the update before I fall asleep. So even if I don't make it to midnight before I fall asleep, I maybe have to sleep on the couch doing the update, but I will do a final update before I go to bed. And it'll probably be right before I go to bed. So you'll have to pardon the PJs. Anyway, everyone take care, and I'll talk to you again soon.